Coming up today on CGTV, we meet a student who found his own way to persevere through hard times by designing his own clothing line.
Plus, we find out how our engineering students are upgrading robots.
And we'll put students' singing skills to the test. That's all ahead today.
Hey, somebody.
Good morning, Cardinal Gibbons. It's Monday, May 5th. I'm Katie Ann Thomas.
And I'm Julian Ramsing.
Before we get into today's stories, let's take a moment to relive something we've all been looking forward to, prom night. Prom was such a fun night. Everyone really seemed to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, it was great seeing everyone dressed up, and I think we needed a break before the last busy weeks of school.
Totally. And speaking of the end of the year, track season is wrapping up too.
That's right. Let's take a look at a coach whose leadership has gone the distance in more ways than one.
From setting records to receiving major recognition, Coach Macy's journey continues to motivate her athletes every day. At Cardinal Gibbons High School, few names carry the weight that Coach Macy Huskies does. She started out with a big goal and made tough choices to chase it.
I was a lifelong soccer player, and my coaches and my parents really pushed me to pursue running as a college career. I ended up becoming a Florida Gator. That was my lifelong dream.
On her way, she set the record for the fastest women's 5K in Cardinal Gibbons history. Coach Husky's alma mater recognized her success by inducting her into the Hall of Fame in February. During her speech, she thanked the coach who once inspired her.
Coach Lee, you always believed in me, invested in me, and became extremely patient with me.
For her, the honor is about more than the title.
I came back here to inspire young high school athletes to pursue their dreams and find a passion in something they love.
Okay, so Seb, Carlos, Tomas, 30 minutes off campus.
To her athletes, she is more than just a coach. She's a role model. Junior track runner Tomas Vidu has seen this firsthand.
As someone who holds the most records in our school out of all the sports, definitely inspires me to keep training, maybe even guessing that one day I can break a record for the men's division of our school.
Now, she's back where it all started. Coach Husky trains the next generation, but her athletes end up teaching her too.
There are certain kids who have to approach certain ways. So they teach me a little bit about things that I should change about myself and not be too hard on them and sometimes be a little bit easier.
For Coach Husky, it's never been about the times or the titles. It's about using her story to push the next generation to dream big and find their purpose. For CGTV, I'm Katie Ann Thomas.
Congratulations again to Coach Husky on her Hall of Fame induction, and good luck to her and her athletes at States this weekend.
Another member of our track team is making a difference behind the scenes by giving back to the community.
Brandon Clark has taken his efforts beyond track and football through an organization called Serving with Grace, where him and his parents help underprivileged children and families.
CGTV's Aiden Ambrose and Marco LaPera discovered his work and wanted to share his story. Let's take a look at how Brandon's efforts are really making a difference in the community.
Cardinal Gibbons Jr., Brandon Clark, and his family are changing lives one day at a time.
3 years old. Okay, so for example, so you can look through here. If she's 2T or 3T, you can look through here.
Serving with Grace is a non-profit organization founded by Brandon's parents, Keno and Evangeline Clark.
We founded it together, and we were inspired by our own childhood struggles growing up, and then also we just were passionate about working with children.
Brandon has been helping his parents provide basic necessities, clothing, and food to children and families in underserved communities since he was young.
You know, I come here last for anything that, if they need help.
He's always had a passion for helping people, and through serving with grace, he can.
Like, I've always seen someone homeless, I've always wanted to help others and, just give back to those in need, because some people are unfortunate and, they don't have a lot of stuff, so yeah.
He also plays football here at Gibbons, which plays a big part in helping others.
Communication as well with football, I feel like that's a big thing, because if you're not communicating with your partners that are serving with grace or just in football, stuff can go wrong at certain events we host.
Not only has football helped him with communication, but also with his teamwork and accountability when showing up for others.
So we're hoping that he can see that and have empathy for those that might be in need, and the compassion and the desire to give back, and hopefully one day he'll also give back in his own way.
For CGTV, I'm Marco LaPera.
This year, our engineering room got a big makeover, and students have been busy learning how to use all of the equipment.
It's helping them make even more impressive robots.
For the past 4 years, students at Dr. Horvath's engineering and design class have built robots controlled by a small, inexpensive computer.
This year, with the help of the new water jet table and 4 Maker bot printers, students have been able to upgrade their robots with more creative designs. They're using computer-aided design for models and are learning the ins and outs of electronic circuits.
It was really fulfilling seeing the robot actually work and wirelessly instead of it just having an idea in your head and then actually doing it. It was pretty cool.
It's a great opportunity to be able to take this class and to be able to know how to model and work on all of the CADs and work on with these crazy machines in here. It's really cool to be able to know how to do all that, and just to be able to make something that most other schools, I can't think of any other school that's able to do this, but it's a really good feeling.
The really cool thing is that students' creations are able to be controlled through a web browser from anywhere on the planet.
At Cardinal Gibbons, we don't just have the students designing things inside of the engineering room. We also have a young entrepreneur who designs his own clothes.
Devin Charles and Kyler Ambrose took a closer look on how he designs his clothes.
Making something meaningful often comes from the toughest of times. For Sammy Baker, his brand isn't just about the clothes, but about perseverance, pushing through challenges and inspiring others to do the same.
I do it to inspire other people, especially during the pandemic, in the wake of the pandemic. A lot of people were depressed and had anxiety.
Not only did others go through hard times during the pandemic, Baker also faced hardship in these times as well.
And I also faced challenges myself, I had medical issues when I was younger. I had to go to the emergency room twice. I also had issues on the basketball court as well as a student, so it helped me to never give up.
For Sammy, setbacks aren't just roadblocks, they are opportunities.
When Sammy was going through his challenges early, during the pandemic time, we kept telling him, look, don't give up, persevere, stay focused. And I remember the next day when he woke up, he said, I'm gonna turn that into a brand. That's when I knew something was about to happen.
Getting a random shock of the angel's good telling just showed the major power of what Sammy was really creating.
I still remember when he did a interview with Channel 6 News, and we had this person out of the blue email him. She was actually dealing with, she had cancer, and she said that inspired her to not give up. That's when I realized, wow, this is something big.
Sammy doesn't get all the time to just sit in the house and create his ideas. He has to manage education and basketball while still embracing new ideas in his brand.
So it's kind of hard for me to manage my time, but I try to do a lot of it on the weekends, try to create more designs.
For CGTV, I'm Devin Charles.
If you want to buy some of your own, you can find it on his Instagram at PersevereGear.
Sammy's brand showcases one-of-a-kind student creativity, while another student takes a spotlight soon at our very own Cardinal Gibbons Spring Concert.
This Thursday, our music department will host a spring concert at St. John the Baptist and also on Friday at St. Ambrose Catholic Church. The theme is Iconic Sounds of America.
They will begin at 6 p.m. and we hope to see you there.
Hey, KDN, thinking about showing off your singing voice?
I think I'll pass, Julian, but let's take a look at some of our classmates trying to do some singing of their own.
What's up, Chiefs? We're out here on campus with a challenge that's going to test your brain and your playlist.
Yep, that's right. Time for a game of Finish It Lyrics. We'll play a song, pause it, and see if you can finish the song.
Hey guys, who am I here with?
Savannah Cortiano.
Tiziana Peixoto. Do you guys think you could finish the lyric?
Yeah.
Threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. Yay!
Alright, could you be loved and you love with a souped up tempo?
It's ice, ice, baby. That's all I got.
Hey guys, who am I here with?
Taylor.
Olive.
Anita.
Do you guys think you could finish the lyric?
Yeah. Definitely.
Is it Becky?
Is it Keisha? Is it Abby?
Is that
I wanna love with somebody. I wanna make it with somebody.
Yeah, you could turn it off now already.
Hialeah River, Tamiami Canals is older than the something. Da-da-da-da-da, whiskey on my mind. Country roads take me home. And oh, look at that, it's time for lunch period, guys.
Julian, how do you think they sounded?
I think they sounded great.
Me too. Good luck to all of our students with exams next week.
That's all we have for today, Cardinal Gibbons.
Go Chiefs!